Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. Today is February 17th, 2021, and it marks the start of spring training, as earlier today, pitchers and catchers reported to their designated spring training locations. Now that was the big news in Major League Baseball up until the San Diego Padres struck again with a massive contract extension to superstar shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. And that is what we're talking about here in today's video. If you guys are excited for this one, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. The San Diego Padres and 22-year-old superstar shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. have come into an agreement on a contract extension worth $340 million over the course of the next 14 seasons. Fernando Tatis Jr. just got paid big time. He's 22 years old and is now in great company with some amazing ball players who have gotten paid in years past. He is the third highest paid Major League Baseball player when it comes to total contract value in history, behind Mike Trout, who was first with $426.5 million, and Mookie Betts, who's second at $365 million. Also, when it comes to contract extensions, this ranks second in Major League Baseball history. Again, Tatis, 14 years, $340 million. The only person in front of him is Mike Trout with a $360 million extension to his contract. This is insane. Good for Fernando. Good for San Diego. I mean, what a terrific winter they've had. New additions left and right. Their starting pitching depth is insane. This team is shaping up to be very, very good. And now they have locked Fernando Tatis Jr. down into his middle to late 30-year-old seasons. The Padres have been just such a successful franchise this offseason. It's been very exciting to watch this winter play out for this organization. You look at the guys they just traded for: Blake Snell, Yu Darvish, Joe Musgrove, all huge pieces to that rotation. And this is the number 2 team in baseball potentially, but of course right behind the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are division rivals and right now the 2021 World Series favorites. But Fernando Tatis Jr. being locked up is insane. What a great move to end out their winter. I mean, you think that they're done now. Maybe they're not. But to go along with the trades and some of the nice signings that they made already since the 2020 season came to an end, everything that they've done already has been incredible. But now making sure Tatis is on this team for a very long time is awesome. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the 2020 abbreviated regular season had 224 at-bats and 62 hits, good for a .277 batting average. He had 62 hits, 17 of which being home runs, with 45 runs batted in, 11 stolen bases, a .366 on-base percentage, and a .937 OPS. In 143 career games since making his Major League Baseball debut on March 28, 2019, Tatis has 558 at-bats with a .301 average, 168 hits, 39 home runs, 98 RBIs, 27 stolen bases, a .374 on base, and a .956 OPS. I mean, typically a regular season in Major League Baseball is 162 games long. Tatis has only played in 143 games in parts of 2 seasons. In his rookie season, he did have an injury that kept him out of some games. And of course, 2020 was an abbreviated season in which there were only 60 regular season games played. But at the end of the day, Fernando Tatis Jr. is the new face of Major League Baseball, at least for his generation of players. 22 years old. I mean, this is incredible what he's doing. He is great offensively, of course, as the numbers show. 2019 defensively, he was ranked close to the bottom amongst all shortstops with his glove. But then 2020 comes along, he made some drastic improvements, and it really showed. His fielding capabilities skyrocketed and became one of the better shortstops defensively in the game last year. Tatis all around is a great shortstop right now. He's developing that glove, but it's looking very good defensively over there at shortstop. He can hit for average. He has good pop. He can run. This guy has it all, and he is going to be the face of baseball if he's not already right now. I mean, he's in great company with Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, some of the big stars in the sport. But Fernando Tatis Jr., just for example, he is headlining MLB The Show 21 this year. He is the cover boy. He just brings so much to the table valuable for the game. His energy is electric, and there's so much to love about this guy. He deserves every penny of this contract. Yes, he's young. He hasn't played a lot just yet, but the Padres are getting a great player and a guy who is the face of baseball and will be the face of baseball for a very long time. Heading to the 2021 regular season, the Padres are projected to do very well and go extremely far. They will be one of the best teams in the game, let alone in the National League, but one of the biggest difficulties they're going to have to face is the Los Angeles Dodgers. They are the reigning World Series champions. They pretty much kept all of their main core pieces from the 2020 season going into this upcoming year, except they also added guys, went well over the luxury tax, spent money, and got better. Trevor Bauer added to the rotation. Tommy Kahnle in the bullpen. There are a few other moves as well that went down, but the Dodgers are going to be a force to be reckoned with. So will the San Diego Padres. And I mean, you look at this team, it's got a great makeup here. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado is the left side of the infield. Machado signed a 10-year deal with the team. Tatis is now getting extended for 14 seasons. I mean, the left side of their infield is going to be very consistent and very powerful for a very long time. As a fan of the game, it's very exciting to watch this team develop and see how far they can go and they will go, especially in the near future. But the Padres are going to be a team that is in the mix every year for quite some time to come. Obviously, this is a massive contract extension, good for Fernando Tatis Jr. and the San Diego Padres. But what does this mean for other shortstops? Well, Francisco Lindor has been traded to the New York Mets, and now it's interesting to see what an extension for him might look like if one comes about. He's going to want a lot of money, and he's been in the league for a lot longer compared to Fernando Tatis Jr. Will he get $350 million in a potential contract extension? How is that going to work? Or will he go for a smaller deal, but still worth a lot of money in average annual value terms? The 2021-2022 Major League Baseball offseason will have a lot of big-name talent on the free agent market, but especially at the shortstop position. You have guys like Trevor Story and Carlos Correa who will be available, just to name a few, and if Francisco Lindor doesn't get extended, he'll also be a free agent. So how will this Tatis extension affect their contracts in the near future and the respective average annual values? Tatis has only played in 143 games, but he has proven to be a great ball player all around at his position. It's going to be interesting to see how some similar and comparable shortstops will get paid in the near future. At the end of the day, this is just a massive, and I mean massive, deal for Tatis and the Padres. 14-year, $340 million contract extension. The sky is the limit with this kid, and it's very exciting to watch him play on the field. Electric energy, all around one of the best players in the game, and he is one of the faces of baseball. MLB The Show 21 cover athlete. He's just great at what he does. He's lighting things up for the Padres, the National League, his division, everything. He is electric and so much fun to watch. What an extension here, and that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Pitchers and catchers have reported spring training has begun, but in bigger and better news, Fernando Tatis Jr. has been extended by the San Diego Padres. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.